This is so good.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, oh,
Oh, no, we're good.
Send
I think
it.
we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Oh,
These,
he's not gonna get through this.
yes, I will. I've practiced. I've practiced.
Oh,
a little
go,
bit.
go, go,
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was close.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, this is really hard in first person.
Just do it in third person.
No, it's okay. Committing.
You're gonna fall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No faith. No faith in me, Aaron.
All right. Here we are. Guys, how's it going?
Good. I mean,
Good.
the weather's nice in Long Beach, where we are at the currently in the game. Sun's out, guns out. Update's going pretty well so far. I think it was you know, big kind of quality of life update, this one. So not a lot of like major feature changes, but a little bit of fixing up, touching up, cleaning up the room kind of vibe.
If you're a regular, you will tell the difference because performances has increased. Definitely a lot more frames per second.
Yeah, depending on the hardware, but it's only going to get better from here. So this is the official Formula Drift track for round 1 of Formula Drift. It's Long Beach, California. Fun little story factoid. We first went to Long Beach for the start of Talk Drift 1 on mobile. We had a little booth and had Talk Drift logos everywhere, and we were just like showing people the game. And walking around and trying to meet drivers. Down there where like the orange tents are, that's about where our first booth was, which was really fun. We're walking around, like chatting with the drivers. Yeah,
Was that 2018?
oh, probably like even 17, maybe.
Jesus.
Because
It was
yeah.
an interesting trip actually because we hadn't met any of the drivers before and we kind of went in a bit blind and we did a deal with Formula Drift and they were so cool about it and they were so awesome.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
really cool guys, even just to
Got
this
some
day.
ride-alongs and it was great.
Yeah, my first kind of ride along was with Justin Pollock in his Shelby Mustang. Absolutely insane, and was like, we're coming down, like you start down here at the start line, Formula Drift layout, and for this video of just like firing out the window, and Justin just like absolutely sends it. He's just like going full ball down this straight, and I see the corner coming up, and I'm like, when are we going to initiate? And like he initiates like a bit earlier than that. But it was just crazy, like how fast they go so quickly and how hectic the initiation is into the corner. And yeah, he just like sent it around this corner in like a perfect run into this kind of like hairpin. Much better than I can drive.
To be fair, this wall takes out a lot of cars. It's brutal.
This track itself is like probably one of the fan favorites because you get a really good view of people coming around the corner from the grandstands and transitioning and then back into the hairpin. So it's like a really fun track to go to. This whole garage area is actually not part of the official layout. We just wanted to create like a little loop.
Do you think anyone would actually think that?
What, that it's part of?
Yeah, it's just part of the official.
You know what? I think we should put it forward to FD to see if they would do it.
Well,
'Cause that-
it's freaking sick.
yeah, it's sick.
All right, I'm gonna try and send it. I'm gonna send
Here
it
we
in
go.
third gear. Stuff it.
All right. Let's see Aaron do a run.
Watch Aaron's screen so you're watching
Coming down to
in-
turn 1.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, it was pretty close there for a sec.
That was nice.
Long story short, yeah, that's where we are. Long Beach, California,
so-
baby.
So,
I know,
update 0.8.
When you're in the midst of it, it's like, oh, you know, we're going to do all these little things. And then you kind of look back when we launched the update and you're like, oh, shit, you know, we've done quite a lot. One of those things, obviously, you mentioned now is the physics improvements. You know, it's a racing game. It's one of the most important parts of a racing game is how the cars drive and feel. And to do that in a somewhat realistic fashion with, you know, different control inputs, it's a pretty mammoth task. So it's an iterative process, and you know, for what we want to do is, if we look at the landscape of other motorsport games, we want to land somewhere between Assetto Corsa and Forza. Assetto Corsa feel more when you're on the rig, like we're on, and then more, not arcade, but something that's more fun and easier to jump into than like a full sim game when you jump on controller. So we have support for sim rig, controller, keyboard's kind of fun to drive on, but it's not something we specifically try to improve. But it all kind of starts with the base of the physics engine, how the tire models are calculated, how the weight is distributed across the car, several different curves which all get combined to handle how the cars behaves under grip, under friction, and when it's not in grip, so when you loss of traction. There's so many curves, Matt. Oh my god. There's just like
it's a bit of a weird beast, to be honest. Like physics, there's one we've been making small alterations for many months, probably over the 2 years, and it's incredible how far we've come when we first start getting feeling, wow, this is great, and then if we were to go back now, we'd be like, oh, that's freaking horrible. So one thing's really important to understand is that there are many things that add to the feeling of racing and drifting, and obviously we don't have any G-force or forces when you're doing sim stuff. So audio plays a huge part, and audio we're constantly tweaking because it's a crazy beast. A lot of people are very brutal when it comes to audio in games, but that's an important part of physics. As what Billy's talking about, the weight physics and the handling and the grip. The grip is a huge part, and then there's like road feel, and road feel is something that we're still working on. Whenever you're driving, you feel a lot while steering. Little cracks in the road, you can feel it, and there's all that feedback you kind of need to get back into the game. And yeah, because you're looking at the screen when you drift in real life, you can feel the loss of traction, and so you've got to replicate that in the game. So it's challenging, but I think we're definitely onto something because it feels awesome.
There's a lot, like just looking at the suspension here, I was just turning the wheel to make it nice and sexy, but if you notice the front of the bumper there as I'm turning my wheels, if I bring it in, the front of the car actually bumps up a little bit, and that's just the way that the steering rack engages with the
caster and camber.
The caster, camber, lower control arms, because that's actually what happens in real life when you're turning a wheel to that degree of angle. You're talking like 70 degrees. There's certain things that happen with the suspension to make sure that when you're coming around a corner, that the contact patch of this tire is flat as possible, so that you're not. You want to use 100% of the tire's grip as possible. Instead of like if you're in a normal car and you don't tune it properly and you're coming in with some angle, the tire itself is actually going to be on an angle, which means you might be using like 20% of the tire. Didn't explain that very well, but long story short, there's a lot of things that go into getting a game like this to feel right, and on several different aspects. Took a few steps back and rebuilt different aspects to make the cars feel much better, feel connected to the road, feel like there's more weight in transitions, and also the controller assists that we put on top of the foundation of the physics have that feeling a little bit more controllable and predictable as well. So yeah, it's an iterative process, but where you can only look back to the previous versions and say, are we doing better? Are we doing worse? And so far, feedback has been that we're on the right track.
Unintended.
Yeah. One other cool thing we did is for SimRig people in the interior view, one of the modes removes the steering wheel. So if I toggle over to that, it'll be the same view but without a steering wheel, because
I'm using that. Yeah.
When you're drifting with a wheel, obviously you don't need two wheels. You've got one in front of you. So we added that in. And another cool thing is to try and recreate the feeling of being in a drift car and the kind of the G-force back, or the feeling of acceleration. We have a camera. What's the terminology? Pitch. The pitch.
Pitch. Yeah.
The pitch increases based on your acceleration, so that you kind of get a little bit of the move back. I don't know if you can see me on the camera.
It's subtle.
It's subtle, but
awesome. Yeah.
So things like that.
And
are
those camera controls customizable?
They're not fully customizable yet, so it's just a toggle between some presets we've got. So and with a little bit of adjustment, usually with the scroll wheel. So in third person, you use a scroll wheel to kind of move in and out. Same with the internal one. Aaron, let's jump out and we'll go to LZ's compound while
Can do.
I talk about some other cool stuff. We'll drop the goss of what's coming up in 09, because yes, we just dropped 08, but we're obviously hard at work on 09 already. Actually, we were doing a few rounds of external feedback playtesting for Simrig players. And while that was happening, the team moved on to working on 09.
Are you able to share any of those? What's coming in those?
So right now the game is essentially just like a sandbox. You can go in and drive around. But 08, we're introducing a few different things to complete like a bit of a game loop for people to be able to play a game mode called Freestyle, which for those of you who are from Talk Drift 1, it will be quite familiar to you, but we've added quite a few different things to make it kind of same idea, but a bit of a fresh take for TD2, and you'll be able to compete in that freestyle game mode and earn XP. That XP you'll be able to earn in-game currency called tofu, which stands for Talk of Funds. It is obviously, and yeah, with that tofu you'll be able to purchase cars and parts directly within the game. So you'll be able to compete in the freestyle, get better, earn more XP, build up your car, enter open lobbies with your friends and drift around like we are. Me and Aaron are here, but also there's going to be leaderboards, so you'll be able to compete on leaderboards for extra currency and just for being a boss.
That's cool. I see you've got 3 rigs there. There's an empty seat. Is that for me?
For sure.
Which one? The one behind us? Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't know if any of the listeners or viewers know that Matt is a race car driver. So Matt,
yeah,
we want to get you in the car behind it.
I would love to. That still needs to happen at some point.
Have you ever drifted?
I use drifting in a very different way that you guys probably use drifting, right? The way you guys use drifting is, the full shabam, with the handbrake, the gears and everything. So I used to teach people to quote unquote drift in a Mercedes AMG C63. So I used to do a bunch of coaching with them. We'd wet the track and we'd get them to power slide. So not really drifting. So I can power slide, but I can't, I don't drift. So I need a lesson. I need a lesson from you guys.
I think you'll do just fine. But yeah, especially when it's someone else's car, you just feel.
Oh yeah.
Rip some tires.
So I'll buy a little MX-5 and I'll go drifting in that.
As soon as you get comfortable with letting... Cut it out! God damn it. You just want to follow me around. You want to be where I am. What was I saying? Once you get used to like letting go of the steering wheel, that's like probably one of the things that is a bit weird. It's like you can't hold on to the steering wheel, and few people who come from like racing background, they obviously want to be like touching the wheel at all times and have points of contact. But you literally need to like let it go, let it do its thing, and control when you pick it back up.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. A lot of people think like you said, you steer with the steering wheel, and obviously you do to an extent. But so much more control comes from your feet, and even even with road racing, the way we balance the car, the way we tip the car into the corner and stuff, a lot of that's done with your feet, and that's what all the quick drivers, the way the guys like Max Verstappen is probably the best example of that. But question from GhostBit8: will Hakone get an extension?
Yes.
He misses the jump section near the tower.
Yes. I think the current incarnation of Hakone is just something to get it out. But yeah, we're absolutely gonna I do miss the jump section too. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, we are gonna extend it.
The tip of the iceberg, that's for sure. We got plans.
So many things to do.
It's one of my favorite tracks. It's kind of every time I try to do anything, you crash into me. Oh, that's funny. We should try to tandem though. Oh, sorry, I've got sidetracked. This little section here, we were originally, when we were playtesting, we would constantly crash into these little pillars, and it'd be so annoying. And so the environment team just made them so they're destructible. So you can drift around here and just like take these pillars out, which is fun when you drift around. I think you can take the ladder and stuff out too. Happens. Whoa! Sorry. For this type of game, we're a very small team, but as long as people want to play the game and support the game, then we will continue building out lots of different cool features. Between now and then, there's a lot of just core functionality stuff that we need to do to complete like a base core framework of TD2 like we have in our minds, which includes things like full tune customization area, paint booth, tournaments, battles, that kind of thing. So lots to do.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I'd see that you guys have obviously a growing list of cars right now. You know, official Nissan licensed cars, but you also have Toyotas and Mazdas on the way. So can you talk more about those as well?
Yeah, we can go show you some. Mind if I close this lobby down, Aaron?
No, yeah, it's fine. We just got MX-5s in the game.
Yeah, we got little Miatas.
Guys, I need one. I need a Miata.
They're pretty cute. I like them. So in the shop, in the area at the moment, we have Nissans. Obviously the 180 SX. We got Adam LZ. We have the Datsun or Fairlady Z. We have 370 Fairlady Z Z34, S15, the Fairlady Z or the 400, 350. We got Chris Forsberg's 400 or Z, call it this version. Odie's S15, the R34, R35, GTR, Samet's S15, and the Hakasuka, the 2000 GTR. So that's within Nissan, but within that, so if we go into the 350, let's say, we actually create the main versions of those cars that existed in real life. We have the 35th anniversary, the Z33 Nismo version that was released, the Series 1 and the Series 2. These each have slightly different trims, like interiors, sometimes slightly different horsepower. So the Series 1 was 276 horsepower, the Nismo bumped up to 308. So these are all kind of authentic to what they were in real life. We'll say one of the best examples of this is the Fairlady ZS30.
Quick question while you're going
shoot.
through that. Ghostbit is saying that, you know, they have a number of bullion and asking you if they can convert it into tofu.
Oh, challenging question.
It's unfortunately not. There are some ways we want to link the two games a bit more, but there are a number of complexities and issues with that. One of them is game balancing. Both the games have completely different economies and balancing. So in some ways, just completely breaks the game. Imagine like playing Talk Drift 1 and then just on day one being able to unlock every single thing in TD2 because of the things are cheaper or priced differently. And that might sound like cool and fun. As a player, you would think that's what you want, just be able to unlock everything whenever you want. It actually makes the game pretty boring because you don't have to actually play the game to do anything. So that's one of the reasons.
But I get it, like Ghostbit, you've been with us for a long time. I can imagine you've accrued a lot of bullion over the years, so I understand the question. I think you've been supporting of us for so long that we'll try and hook you up, get you into some awesome cars.
You guys also have multiplayer support for modding. Tell us more about that.
Super cool feature. Modding is something we've wanted to
really enjoyed
do in our last games. It just opens up the creativity to limitless. It's super easy, it's super cool, and we really hope that some of the creatives out there can start making stuff.
Yeah, I've opened up the mod window. These are all of the current modded tracks available. A bunch of them from Talk Drift 1, a bunch of new ones have been created, like to show the wide variety of things you can do. There's one called Talk Guys, which is really cool. I'm in Talk Guys on my own, and let's see how we go here.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to do this. Send it.
I actually was part of the team that made this.
Oh yeah, you were too. Good job, Aaron.
It's brutal, it's hard.
It is hard, and especially on the sim rig. So, whoa! In first person, I've never done it. Oh my god. Okay, nice, we made it. These things like push you up. You got to be careful that you don't. Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna stop him. Really.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Oh. No, we're good.
Send
Okay,
it.
we're good. Okay, we're good.
Oh,
These.
he's not gonna get through this.
Yes, I will. I've practiced.
Go.
Oh no. Oh, that was close.
Nice, very nice.
Oh, this is really hard in first person.
Just do it in third person.
No, it's okay. Committing.
You're gonna fall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No faith. No faith in me, Aaron.
You stuck?
No, my locked diff is not okay. I think we might have to reset. Or we're just gonna fall off.
Ghostbit, you spoke too soon, mate. As the commentator's curse, he was saying Billy's killing it, and Billy just killed it.
No, I'm just gonna
Let's just fall off.
fall off. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Damn, I'm back on the start. Okay, I'm gonna do third person this time.
Get on round 2. Yay.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. They're super brutal. These little pads. This is pretty chill. As long as you stick in the middle.
I'm gonna get it. I can't watch. And
You see, I see what you're doing there. You're following the ground markings, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Okay, nice. We're good. This part's pretty hard. On the wheel. My lock diff is putting burnout marks on the pink, but you can see the rest of the map.
Drifted around that corner.
No.
Come on, Billy.
Bad influence, Matt. I think we're good. And these little spots are checkpoints. So once you get in here, kind of relax a little bit.
If you fall, yeah.
We're good here. And this is a big dip.
Oh,
Floor it. Oh, sent it a little bit too hard. Okay, that's
nice.
good. All right, we're good. We're good around this section. This next section is pretty tough, actually.
I need to get on this.
You have to kind of keep... Oh, wait, I think they maybe updated it because it was quite hard. Launch it over here. Oh.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yep, and then handbrake start. Oh, no. You're kidding.
Again.
We've all been in
guys.
this situation. All of those who are running
F's in
static
chat.
cars. All right.
Billy stuck. When
I'm stuck.
Torque Squad challenge? That's a good question, Seb. I think we need to get a little Torque Squad community action going.
Yeah, I'm stuck here. It's okay. I'll leave the rest as everyone can discover. It's super fun.
Exactly.
Oh. And there is a little surprise. I won't say.
Okay, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
No
We'll
spoilers.
keep it there. Oh, there is. Okay, Ghostbit does have a question. Is modding only for tracks? Because I'm guessing cars and parts would affect licensing, right?
correct.
We decided to go fully licensed. There are certain things that you can't do because of that. But so right now, modding is for tracks only. But if there's other ways, we can include it. Like some ideas are for like body kits or stuff like that. But
Yeah, we're thinking of
or no.
letting players make parts and stuff. That might be cool. Body kits is a good example, or alloy wheels.
yeah. But yes, you are right, Ghostbit.
Super cool. Cool. Thank you, Ghostbit. We've got Yellow Panther in the chat.
Hey,
What's up, Yellow Panther?
hey, man.
You missed talk, guys.
Yellow Panther, you gotta play Torque, guys, man. It's
what are you doing?
the ultimate challenge. You say you're a pro gamer. I don't believe it until I've seen you play Torque, guys.
It's
so get
brutal,
around it,
eh?
bro. All right, well, guys, this has been an awesome stream as always. Thank you for the updates. The game is looking great, and we can't wait to see what's coming in 0.9 because, like you said, people are going to be eating them tofu and more cars coming. I can't wait to get my hand on a little Miata. Might have to get one in real life. Those things are just
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, well, they're getting more expensive. So.
They are. They're crazy.